done it quite a while, actually. I've toured with, I think I did get stage fright the first time. We were touring with Pearl Jam. We were opening for Pearl Jam, and the first show was at the Fleet Center in Boston, and it was like 40,000 seats out there, and that was a little, we were a bar band at that point. I performed in front of a lot of audiences, but nothing that size before, and so I got a kind of the fear, and then I just talked to myself, and I said, you're an actor, so you're a rock star.
So you actually act the part of the rock star.
That night, I had no choice but to act the part of a rock star, and then I got more comfortable with it, and I'm not a rock star, I'm just a storyteller right now.
You kept it pretty much a secret that you also sing, right?
No, I did a movie called Bob Roberts, and I sang in that. I played guitar, and you know, I've been doing it. I haven't wanted to do my own album until now because I had so much other things going on, and decided this was the right time because my son was now in university, so everyone's out of the house, so it's time for Dad to go on the road.
Well, since you mentioned Bob Roberts, are we going to get the soundtrack now that you're actually in the music business?
No, still not on that. I don't want to hear those songs out of context. We're gonna work on, my brother and I were gonna work on changing the lyrics, and then maybe we can do the song.
Oh, great. Yeah. What are you going to play tonight? And do you maybe change your act in whatever city you're in? Yeah,
we change. We do a different set every night. We tend to want to play, you know, a large variety of different kinds of songs. We do mostly originals in different styles, and then we do a couple covers. And tonight we'll probably do a more rock and roll set because it's a club. Last night we were in a theater in Florence, and so we had everyone sitting, and so we had a different show that night.
Was that a tough crowd when they were sitting?
No, they're great. They were great.
Now the question everybody asks, of course, is do we have to lose Tim Robbins, the movie actor, in order to get Tim Robbins, the musician?
No, I'm still working in the movies. Just finished 2 films. One, this big movie called Green Lantern, and this other movie for HBO called Cinema Verite. Hollywood's producing less movies that I'm interested in, you know, movies that appeal to adults. They seem to be doing a lot of movies for 15-year-olds, and I'm more interested in this stage of my life to tell stories that I want to tell. And so I'm going to work on the script and try to make a movie, but barring that, I can do this. I can go tell stories immediately to people.
Some 20 years after The Player, I think it's 20 years. Is it even tougher nowadays to get a story made in Hollywood?
Oh yeah, much tougher. There's still people doing it. There's still some very good filmmakers working. It's just heartbreaking when you see them make the film of their career and the studios don't know how to release it, or they don't have faith in it, or they don't put enough advertising into it. Just that happens a lot, and I would love to see a rebound. I'd love to see a renaissance in filmmaking. It'd be nice, but that includes the people that put the films out. They have to, like they did in the '70s. They really cared. The studios really cared, and they put The Godfather into theaters for 7 months because they knew it was a work of art. They had a pride in it as a work of art.
Nowadays they're just doing The Godfather Part 7.
Or they're doing, you know, more action movies. I'd like to see Godfather Part 7. Quite frankly, I'd rather see that than Spider-Man 7.
Not too long ago, we had Kevin Costner in concert here. Are more major movie stars going to drop out of film business because they can be more creative in music?
I can't talk for anybody else other than myself.
Sure. You're known to bring public attention to political matters. With the movies, you're able to get the message across to millions of people. You cannot have the same impact with a concert, can you?
Well, I don't know that you can get the message out to millions anymore with the movies. They're not doing those kinds of movies anymore. I'm doing that in the theater. I've reached, with the Actors Gang, we did an adaptation of 1984, the George Orwell book, and we took it all over the world. So I'll bet more people have seen that production in live theater and been affected by that than any movie I could have done in that period. So I don't look at it quantitatively. I don't look at it like it's not legitimate because it's less people. I think it's more legitimate because it's live. And that's something, if you think back in your own experience, in your own life, where things affected you deeply. I personally, the live shows always affect me much more deeply. Live theater, live music, seeing a piece of art in person, that's where the real resonance is for creative inspiration. Movies can be that way, but not too often. So not as deeply, I don't think. Personally, not for me.
Well, personally, I think you did a couple of movies yourself that had that impact. So anyway, you are, in your own words, an obsessive vinyl collector. Are you going to hit any record stores while in Zurich?
I wish I could, but we do this show tonight, and then we drive all night in a bus to the next location. So I would love to, but I don't think they're going to be open after the concert.
And your next destination, I think, is going to be in Berlin. Are you actually having your birthday? Is that right?
My birthday in Berlin, yeah. I'm just playing a birthday concert.
But Berlin is quite a party town.
It's a great town. I like Berlin.
Are you going to tell us what you are going to make for a wish when you blow out the candles?
No, then it doesn't come true, right? If I tell you.
That's right. Well, I have a dumb question for last. They're always last. You're number 94 in the list of the sexiest stars in film history at 52 next Saturday. Do you feel like number 94?
Who's number 93? I'm going to take him over. It's all arbitrary, isn't it? I'm looking, in my life, I look for people that consider me in the top 35.
Okay. Great.